I'm standing here on council-owned land in the shadow of Ripon Cathedral, where a £6 million proposal has been submitted to build an annex on this ground. Now, this issue has certainly divided the city, and the annex would contain toilets, a storage space, a song school, and a refectory or a cafe, which may or may not divert customers away from the city. I'm joined here by two ardent campaigners, Jenny Bowman and Pat Waterfall. Now, Jenny, you started a petition that has gained almost 1,600 objections in quite a short period of time. Now, can I ask, why did you start that petition, and are you surprised by the reaction?
I started it because there didn't seem to be any formal objections to the proposal. It became increasingly aware of exactly the time. Tested with 11 trees, one for which had to be addressed in the week. I asked people in various places, is there a petition at the time? There wasn't. There didn't seem anything other than a few objections on the panel. So the only thing to do was to start this one. I met with friends, the other councils, we decided to do a hard copy system, which brings a local shop. It's close enough for people to read the table, make up their own land, and see this area and see what devastation is. It's 50% of this which is well used to walk through all the time. It's inventories. It would 50% would be gone. It would be just a walk through. And as for the reaction, I'm not surprised. What I am surprised at is how many people still have no. We have to keep on top of the resilience so people can make their own minds up. My mind is going for instance, is outrageous, especially I like the green space, the small city that we're in.
That's great, Jenny, thank you. Now, picking up that point now, Pat, that Jenny just mentioned on the environment, are there any environmental concerns here that people need to be aware of?
Well, yes, definitely, I think so. For a start, these trees between them soak up thousands and thousands of gallons of water every year. This is an area known as Dixon. There's already been problems with things going away, which have had to be demolished because they need backing. The reason now they're saying is that they were built on a concrete rack, and it's the concrete rack that's backing. Why did they need to be built on a concrete rack? And why did that rack subsequently crack? So I would suggest that we've no idea what's underneath this ground here. There's more or less bound to be some, and there's huge amounts of water that these trees between them will soak up. If they're gone, that will go straight down into the ground, dissolving any deposits underneath. So there's no way of knowing really what that might do.
And is protection for veteran trees, is that protected in national policy at all?
Of course it is. Veteran trees, I'll read you the actual the comment. There's a national planning policy on that states planning permission can be used unless there are wholly exceptional circumstances. That phase, removing it that's not allowed to happen. And I would argue it's very hard to find acceptable circumstances in this case because there are problems and the buildings in this area. I just don't believe that the circumstances are certain anywhere else. But if indeed they feel that needed, they will go.
But just coming back to that, I mean, what would you say to people who would argue that actually building this annex would bring customers and visitors into it and actually benefit the local businesses?
I don't see how it could benefit the local businesses, because it's plainly the intention to build over there with a direct through to the car park and to the park. And the whole reason is straight in from there, straight to the people. And the people will argue that they have no intention of using football and the other businesses. But I would point people to, they try to deny that other factors will be affected, but they're planning application documents of proof fact, and I'm quoting here, that they need to have large effective, and it is required to prevent visitors drifting away from the cathedral and using various cafes in the city.
Required to prevent.
Required to prevent visitors drifting away from the cathedral. So it's obviously about money, which, to be fair, is what you'd expect. But if the people want to make more money, they should do it using their own land and building and not taking public land.
Thank you very much for that. And Jenny, are there any other outstanding issues that you think people need to be aware of?
It's a lot more outstanding than the Alexis. I think said the one that it's next to more just picking up on many alternatives that people found to use what they want to use it for. The reasons I feel have been given for not using the various other buildings. It's very limited. They really don't spend them. That's what it is.
And finally,
Yes, I'd just like to add that at the time it was really formulated as planning application. This room there was standing empty. But that must have been very, very suitable alternative, and it has its own parking. So I'm not sure how they expect to service this massive rate of planning.
I mean, as a resident of Ripon, Jenny, do you feel that you've been properly consulted on these points?
As far as I can see, there's been no full public consultation. There's a small model which took a bit of finding. But unless you're in the community, not as I said previously, it still is amazing if we're not residents things like gone in there, wouldn't go in there like I visited there. Never properly. That's busy.
So you think it's still a concern, the public don't know about this as much as you would like them to? Thank you both. And just to sort of bring that to a close then, so these two campaigners and other campaigners around the city clearly hope that the planning committee will listen to their objections, the objections listed there, and the 1,600 objections that are on the planning portal. Perhaps a cathedral might also do well to remember the words of scripture, that he who troubles his own house will inherit the winds. This is Brian McHugh for Yorkshire Violence.